I'm starting. You're listening to KEXP at 90.3 FM in Seattle. You can find us streaming online at kexp.org. I'm Cheryl Waters, live in the KEXP studios. With me, it's our friends Happyness. Welcome.
Hello. Hey.
Hello. Are you happy today?
Today, yes.
Smiles all around. You were happy the other day, too. I saw a photo on Twitter of you somewhere. Idyllic. Water.
Oh, yeah,
that was Montana.
Yeah. No, I think it was the swimming thing yesterday by the snake. Was it in Montana? Yes, it was. Sorry. Yeah.
You don't even know where you were yesterday. I love it. Well, you're here today in Seattle tonight at the Sunset. Right In is the new album from Happyness. I'm so excited to hear you perform those songs live. Take it away. Happyness live in the KEXP studios. That is a delight to the ears. Oh, it's so good to hear you live. That is from the new album, Right In. You have another?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I need to move.
Benji's going to move to the keyboards, which is the same color as his guitar. Clearly red is his favorite color. Comfy?
Yes. Good. Yeah.
Take it away. Live in the KEXP studios with Happyness, playing songs from their latest album, Right In. Tonight they'll be playing at the Sunset here in Seattle. And again, it's so wonderful to have you here today. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us back. Thanks.
And I absolutely love the new album. It's so richly layered. It's such a lovely record. And it sounds so positive and upbeat. Your humor is definitely still intact there. But what were you wanting to say on this second record? This was the first record you had where there were people outside your family and close friends waiting for you to create new music.
I always find this question impossible to answer because I think every time we've set out trying to say anything, we end up saying something very kind of basic and slightly foolish sounding to us. So we kind of...
we wrote an entire song about pregnancy and mother care, which we don't know very much about, and then we scrapped it because we realised that it was an entirely ridiculous...
It basically just name-checked bits of hospitals.
Yeah. So I think we didn't really set out with a kind of, like, steadfast mission to create something specifically kind of on a topic, but I think we did want to make something a bit more positive.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Yeah.
You have such beautiful shifting melodies, I guess you would call it, or different parts of the songs. And I'm curious how those come together. Is that the result of multiple people writing songs, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
We all kind of, me and Ben tend to kind of start out writing a song, and it gets torn apart and stuck back together.
Hours and hours of trial and error, and sitting in a dark room going, does this sound like music?
Well, if I remember correctly, you record somewhere where you're not constrained by time, and I heard that it took you a year or more to make this record. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for your process and what you end up with?
I think it wasn't totally intentional that it took a year. We had a few kind of bumps along the road.
It wasn't a continuous period. We had to keep coming back to it.
We had to keep kind of taking breaks and then coming back to things. So I guess the summer of last year was when we really sat down and were like, cool, let's finish this record. It's kind of now or never. Let's like make it a thing. And it's a relief that it's out there.
What was one of the most fun experiences in the studio, or something unexpected?
There's a man who lives next door called Jeremy, who looks, he's going to watch this, so I'm a little embarrassed to say this, but he looks a bit like me in 20 years' time. And there's a mirror in our studio that looks downstairs, and he would come in every now and again because his garden backed onto the studio, and we were disturbing him in the height of summer in his kind of downtime. So every now and again we'd be doing a take, and we'd look in the mirror and there'd be a Johnny from 20 years in the future looking at us, kind of slightly shyly asking us to keep it down.
Other than bothering his transcendent downtime, you think he was a fan of your music?
We actually think more than that, he might be a guardian angel for us. Because he's the person who comes in whenever we're taking too long with the take and goes, you guys need to quieten down. And that's always the take we end up using. So perhaps he's actually the reason for the album is down almost single-handedly to Jeremy.
That's funny. When you said you have to quieten down, I thought you were going to say that he came in and said, I think that's your best take so far.
He's orchestrating the whole thing. We're just the puppets.
It's like the Adjustment Bureau.
When he's heard enough, that's always your best take so far.
He's got a wonderful ear.
And it was really fun to see that Twitter picture of you on that just idyllic river, swimming, having fun. Have you been having a good time on tour, taking time for fun things like that, days on the river?
Yeah.
We went to Snoqualmie last night. That was nice.
To the falls, which was beautiful.
They're big.
They are. They're gorgeous.
They're a lot bigger than they look on... But I guess TVs are smaller than real life.
It was sunset, and it was all very beautiful and kind of idyllic, and smell of the trees and the stuff.
The water
and
the people.
You're doing it up in style, it sounds like. Well, next time someone asks you that question about where your ideas for albums come from, you can say, from the beautiful Western United States scenery.
Yeah.
And that's the answer.
And it will be true.
Well, the new album called Right In, tonight you play at the Sunset Tavern. We're always so excited to have Happyness live in studio here at KEXP. And what have you got next?
Oh, yeah, this is a song called Bigger Glass, Less Full. It's number 6 on the album.
kiss to have it for you. Kids that have it for you. I should have, I should have, I should have, I should have,
Happyness live on KEXP. Tonight they're playing at the Sunset here in Seattle. Tomorrow night you can catch them in Portland, Oregon at Mississippi Studios. And on Thursday, they'll be in San Francisco. One last song before we let them go today. The new album called Right In.
seas are big, and the sky is a film. The seas are big, and the sky is a film. The seas are big, the sky has a film. You'll see. The sky has a film. The seas are big, and the sky is a cone. Where does it lie? To worry the host. The seas are big, the sky has a in the heat of it all. The seas are bare. The weather was strange. Coming over. The sky has a film.
That was nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happyness Live here in the KEXP studios. Right In is the new album. Thanks again.
Thanks for having us down.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. You've got it tuned to KEXP Seattle. Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.